Hey everyone, Updog here, your envoy of the people, and we got my Season 8 Week 1 recap for Crucible for this week. I do my top 5 matches of the week and kind of show some things that worked, some things that didn't work, some things to keep in mind for you to not try. Maybe you're thinking about trying, but definitely don't try. So the first one up was in round 2 in room 4. I had a Black Knight SD Emma. Based on the rest of the defense, and I wasn't sure exactly how things were going to play out with room 2, and I decided to just go with full new warriors here. And part of the reason why I decided to go with this was because of it was only a 6 red Black Knight, which I was okay with. I didn't think he would destroy my new warriors too bad. Alright, so Miss Marvel goes. Then no worries there because I can strip everything with Gwenpool. And then you always want to special on Black Cat with Firestar if you're doing the new warriors into Secret Defenders, because that way you will flip the immunity and flip all the death proofs and everything like that if Gwenpool didn't. So get a blind on Robbie there, so that was good. I was hoping to kill Black Knight here. I did. Okay, I couldn't remember exactly. Black Cat goes flying. Now, I think the only reason why I lost this is because of this was room 4, because you do get those debuffs. And Robbie ults, and then it was not pretty after that, so if Cloak might have stayed alive, it might have been better. But because Gwenpool and Cloak both died, I didn't get those charges on Deathpool, and it was pretty much over from there. So I guess maybe if that wasn't, there was also a G19 Robbie. So if it wasn't for that too, I think I probably would have won. But that's the roll of the dice that you take. So, especially now that we're starting to see a bunch of Robbie's being upgraded for Dark Dimension, or just Gear 19 characters in general. Definitely need to keep on top of what gear your characters you're facing, what star levels sometimes makes a difference. So, and also, we'll have the Old Man Logan payout hopefully next week. Maybe not during Crucible. We'll see how that goes, but you want to definitely, if you see him on defense, you'll definitely want to make sure you're paying attention to what star level he is as well that you're facing if you see him on defense. So I did end up cleaning that up. It was the only attack that I did drop, so that was unfortunate that I had that little bit of bad luck there, but overall maybe I just need to build up my new warriors just a little bit bigger. I don't think I have them all at 100 yet, so that might make a little bit of a difference, but that's the result on that one. Next up we got Spider Society with Morgan Le Fay. I thought that was interesting. It does make sense with having her in room 6 here, but Spider Society can be quite difficult if they're big, and this one's a pretty decent size. So I heard of a comp here that SD Cosmic Ghost Rider works pretty well. And since I did pull SD off of defense for this season, well, maybe not the whole season, we'll see, but at least for this week, I thought, well, might as well try this comp here. So I'll walk you through how that goes. All right, so with the way this positioning was, I wanted to try and rewind the Pav and the Penny. I knew I wanted to stun Penny with Black Cat because part of Penny's passive when the Spider Society blocks, that's when they clear their debuffs. So that's why I went ahead and stunned Penny, so that passive wasn't happening anymore. And then because Morgan Le Fay, if she does her ult, she would ability block the Cosmic Ghost Rider. That's what I do not want. So that's why I went ahead and ability blocked her, and she just disappeared pretty much, so she was out of there. And then, so I did misplay this a little bit. I probably should have stunned Peter B with Black Cat, because The reason why Cosmic Ghost Rider is important is because if you do on his special, he will stun the protector with the highest speed. Now, there's only one protector on the Spider Society, and that is Penny. So I would have had a stunned Peter and a stunned Penny and been just fine. Well, it still worked out because my SD is pretty strong. This was it was like a punch across, so it's not like I was punching down or anything. So we make quick work of him after that. And there you go. But yeah, that's the mistake I made. But you want to stun Peter first, and then you'll use the Cosmic Ghost Rider special to stun Penny. So there you go. All right, next up is going to be the Mercs for Money in Room 2. And this has Quicksilver and Noir. And so I was a little worried that if Quicksilver got the right combination of buffs like speed up and offense up from Noir or something, then it could be a problem. So I went ahead and went in there with Cabal and used a little trick that Doolum used against me in the Envoy tournament. So I put in Lizard and Emma as the 4th and 5th members, and it went pretty well, actually. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to work. If it's going to change anything when we get the bigger Old Man Logans out there after the payout. Be sure to stay tuned for my video for next week. We'll see if we get the payouts, number 1, and number 2, we'll see if that changes anything. And I did put Leader behind Lizard because Leader... Oh. Guys, contemplating. Pretty sure I put Leader behind Lizard. Yeah, and then I did switch Raider to Raider on Lizard just to get that crit early. And so Leader behind Lizard because he gets a bunch of evades and he's really tanky. So normally every time you hit Logan, he will get speed bar. But because of Cabal and how their mechanics work with Iron Patriot's passive, I believe it is, luckily he just kind of sits there and you can delete him pretty quick. So 1 threat gone, 2 threats gone now with Quicksilver out of there. Really, Panda Pool, even that this, I think he's like 4 or 5 red, he can be annoying and kind of be a problem. So when he gets bigger, that's going to be an issue, I think, too. But we still make decent work out of him. I got an 83-66 on this match, so pretty good score still. It just felt like it was worse because of Panda Pool being annoying. There you have that one. Guess I should have recorded this video a little bit sooner. I had the replays earlier today. For some reason, they're gone. I didn't record my attacks from this round 3. So I wanted to show against the full Mercs for Money team with Dakin and then also Noir. This is a G19 Noir and a G19 Logan too. I really wanted to show that off, but I ran the same team. I got 2 points less than I did in round 2, but still was pretty easy, just like the last match I just showed you. So I did want to show that off. Apologize. Seems like I always have issues with technology for some reason, but the team comp there doesn't change anything for this counter that I did. So last room that I wanted to show was Black Knight and Spider Society, and that was a team suggested by Juicy. Now this team is huge, way bigger than the team I faced earlier in the video. That team obviously had Morgan, this one has Black Knight, so a little bit different there. This team has lots of diamonds, it's crazy. I still tried to do it with that SD Cosmic Ghost Rider counter. That one didn't work so well, so I did have to go in there and clean it up and use new warriors and got through it easy. But so this opponent that I was facing had a really big roster. I think it was like a 40 mil punch up or something like that. So I had a heavy defense set. I was stretched thin for this match. That's why I went with this, because it was about the only option that I could go with. Because I had to use my Cabal on the Mercs for Money team that I just showed you. And there was a really big out of time team, over 3 million. There's a 3 million Superior 6 team that I had to deal with, so, and a 3.3 million Extreme Rogue team I had to deal with. So yeah, it was pretty rough, but it looks like this SD Cosmic Ghost Rider team cannot punch up huge against the Spider Society. That Black Knight's pretty big too. If he was a little bit smaller, it might have been better. Be careful if you're punching up huge on this team with this counter, because it looks like it'll probably backfire on you. Alright, well that'll do it. Apologize again for the issues with technology. I thought it'd be fine not recording my round 3 and just doing this video shortly after, but apparently not. So, until next time, make sure you spend those resources wisely. This has been the Envoy of the People Updog, and we will catch you in the next one.